Good morning and a happy new year for 2021 to everyone, and welcome back to our thought for the day. These short reflections at 9 o'clock in the morning from the team here at All Saints Church Catherington and St James Church Clanfield on Monday to Thursday mornings anyway. And this New Year reflection has been triggered by an email from my dad that we got around New Year. And he'd been reflecting on King George VI's Christmas broadcast in 1939, shortly after the onset of World War II. And a poem that formed part of that reflection, a poem called God Knows, more commonly known by the name The Gate of the Year by Minnie Louise Haskins. And words in that poem: "And I said to the man who stood at the gate of the year, give me a light that I may tread safely into the unknown. And he replied, go out into the darkness and put your hand into the hand of God. That shall be to you better than light and safer than a known way." And that poem continues: "So I went forth, and finding the hand of God, trod gladly into the night. And he led me towards the hills and the breaking of day in the lone east," and so on. 2020, I think, has been a reminder that we do each year step out into the darkness. We don't know what's coming next. Nobody expected what we have experienced in the last certainly 9 months of that year. And so as we step out into 2021, I think the words of that poem really do speak to where we are now. What are we going to do? What will be our light? What will be our strength, our foundation, our guide for this new year? It may seem strange to talk about that in a sense of darkness when the news is full of the arrival of the AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine. The first dose is being given this very morning. A source of hope for things to come in the months, the short few months we hope that lie ahead before the vaccine program is out to the point where things can start to be less restricted and go back to whatever the new normal is going to be. But as I say, nobody expected this at the beginning of 2020. And so as we step into 2021, let's just remember that we just don't know what lies ahead. We have hopes, we have dreams, we have uncertainties, we even have fears. But in that, the invitation from God is just to walk into that with our hand in the hand of God, because that will be better than light and safer than a known way. At the same time, I just want to share with you very briefly a picture that I took some years ago. And this is an image of the Christ, the light of the world window at the church that sent me into ordination, Christ Church, Portsdown. And it's a picture of Jesus carrying a lamp with the words, I am the light of the world, and standing at a door and knocking. It draws together so many biblical images. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. Your word is a lamp unto my feet. There is so much within that single image. And so my thoughts, my invitation today is just to stop, to spend a moment in reflection during the day at some point and say, Lord, okay, this year will be just as full of uncertainties as any other year. So I place my hand in yours, God, knowing that that is the best way. Have a very blessed day, a blessed 2021, and I'll see you again soon. God bless, and bye for now.